Hey guys, what's up? Today we're going to be doing another video and it's going to be like swimming basics. Now there's actually like three different commonly used swimming types. The first one being just this or this. Like it's just this and then it's this. The second option is technically faster, but the one I actually like to use takes a little bit longer to get a bit more speed. But if you're at the top and you just use normal swimming, look how fast you can be going now. And then to just get up, you can just do this. If you've ever played UGG, if you've ever played the VR game UGG and you have Flying Dinosaur, you know that you can just flick your wrist really fast, and that's how you can get up really fast. Primary map for swimming is just beach, which I really wish they added a bigger swimming environment, because it'd be really nice to do a Nautica Gorilla Tag video for this. Check Nautica, you know that beach won't be sufficient. Basically, you can also do it like this, like real life swimming. But if you do like nice long strokes like this, you can get really far. In my previous video for Gorilla Tag running and parkour basics, I said that like doing this is the last thing you need for running, but it's actually probably one of the better methods for swimming. And you actually don't need to like do that like in real life either. There actually was a glitch a long time ago called water running. It was quite hard to do. But basically the idea is like you can sort of bounce on the water, but the idea was like you could use this glitch if you had like long enough arms to like speeding across the water. Although it's kind of hard to redirect your direction. Oh, never mind, it's not that hard. Although once you get started, it's best if you just stay underwater, because you could easily like splash up and then use most of that momentum. But it also does make your arms really tired. So be sure to rest them on like a zip line or something. And that's Gorilla Tag swimming basics. If you wanted to support my channel, please leave a like and a subscribe. That'd be very helpful. For that record button. Hey guys, what's up? Today we're going to be showing you guys how to get good at Gorilla Tag parkour and Gorilla Tag running in about, I'd give it 5 minutes. Alright, first of all, you're going to head into Forest. I'm playing in Infection so you guys can see it because the default game mode is Infection, you know? Alright, so once you get into the game, first of all, you're going to want to be asking like, hey, how do I play? Well, a simple answer to that is a lot of people play a lot of different ways. So once you spawn in, there's actually going to be, for the first time, there's going to be a tutorial. You're going to jump down. Basically, once you jump down, you should land around here. And then moving isn't like this. It's not like that. Not big leaps, because then you're only going in that way for a couple seconds, which for a juking timeline is quite slow. So what you actually want to do is not this either. That's just too slow. What you want to do is a mix of both. or create your own running. This actually took me a while to figure out. You kind of want to like trot, kind of like a horse. You want to like take a step, but not like really fast. This way you'll be speeding around. And if like angled stuff like this, kind of just the same thing. For wall running, I really don't know how to do this too well, but from what I understand is put your hand like this and you stick a bit, you know? That's what you kind of want to do. You kind of want to do this. That way you can like and try and stick close to the wall. For branching, well, I mean, to get up this, it's pretty easy. You could do that. Or what I like to do is right in the middle, just keep launching off of those. For branching, once you get on a branch, branching is literally just going from branch to branch to branch. And there's only a certain amount of trees in forest. So really, if you just memorize one tree, because none of the trees have ever changed as far as I know, you can just keep going that route. Like for me, if I actually just have this instinct now because I've been playing long enough to do it, I launch off, and right here I just automatically know to do that and do that. So over time, it's just going to become an instinct that you just keep doing and doing. Okay. Alright, so now that we've covered branching, running, and basic climbing, we're now gonna get into some of the more advanced stuff. Alright, so basically, for Gorilla Tag is always just about like outrunning the taggers and getting tags if you are the tagger and stuff like that. But at its core is basically just advanced parkour. So that's what we're gonna be learning. Basically, what you could just keep in your head, that way you don't have to actually memorize anything, is basically for surfaces that are right in front of you, if you want to bounce off of them, put your hand and just bounce off. For surfaces that are above you, come up like this. Because if you just do this, I'm gonna get blocked, you know? So, if I just come up like that, I get a smooth transition onto that. And really, you can just bounce here, and try and always know where your hand is gonna go. And if you miss something, don't look back at it. It's like, wait, what did I miss? You know? Just keep going forward. It's really the only way to stay on top of parkour is just keep going. You know? So advanced juking methods would be like going here, but then you like flick your wrist, you know? It's all pretty much just like manipulating where you're gonna go until the last second. So like if I'm coming up this tree, I'm branching up. I'm branching, and all of a sudden I just turn away. And then you could just go like there, and jump, turn away, do a little hit upward on the wall, do all that kind of stuff. But basically, what you really want to know is like just where your hand is gonna be. It takes a lot of hand-eye coordination to do that, so it's just gonna take some practice. And if you're getting frustrated that none of this is working, it's just the game, A, and B, no one ever starts good, you know? So if people are just yelling like, you're trash, or something like that, you could just remind yourself, no one starts good. Like, that happens to me with a lot of games. And, like, a lot of times I did this, where, like, I just kept going upward. It's a form of, like, wall running, you could say. But not exactly wall running. All I'm doing is just, like, I'm running, and all of a sudden I just transfer that momentum into a straight up. If you can, you could hold, like, the very ends of your controllers. That gives you a little bit of an arm length boost. For side-to-side climbing, or wall jumping, you could say. You just jump from here to here to here to here to here to here. You just keep bouncing upwards. Pinch climbing's pretty easy. It's literally you pinch. Some people actually think that if you grab it, it gives you more, but look. I'm not even grabbing it. So basically, you just want to, like, push yourself in and up. And if you want to get fast doing it, like that, try and keep it as close to it as possible, because if you're doing this, like full circles with your arms, it's not gonna work. So if you just do this, you can get to it faster, meaning you can go up faster. And that's pretty much all of Gorilla Tag basics. One second, let me take a picture of this. There we go. So I hope you enjoyed this on how to learn the Gorilla Tag basics. Leave a like and subscribe, and that'd support me very much. Bye. Hey guys, what's up? Today I'm gonna be showing you guys how to get all of the Easter eggs and this cosmetic. And you're probably wondering, wait, why not the trophy? Because that actually costs 2,500 shiny rocks. So, you know, think twice before you buy the trophy. Alright, so first off, we're going to start with the two in forest. Once you come out of stump, just look to your left, and then there's this giant Easter egg basket. And then you just come down here, there's an egg. You just tap it with your hand. And then the other one is in here. Oh wait, is it in this one? Yeah, it is. Right there. And then now on to beach. So in beach, in the sandcastle, there's one, but I'm going to show you exactly where in the sandcastle, because it's a little hidden. Alright, so once you get into beach, head on to, not like that. You're going to want to come into here, go to the lower level, right behind this big bunny, there's your egg. And then the second one is below the pirate ship. Below the pirate ship, you're going to see all of these eggs, and then right here, there's that egg. Alright, so, next to in canyons. Egg. Alright. Once you get into canyons, parkour, up to here. There's gonna be a purple egg. And then, luckily, the other one is in that basket. Right there. And then the last two are on Metro. So we'll just run on over to Metro. And once you get to Metro, you're gonna go into this bouncy stuff. Bouncy metal things. And then it's not this one. But it should be one of those. If it's over there. Over there. If you can see it, great, go ahead and go over there. If you can't, just follow me. And over right here. The other one is going to be heck. It's a little complicated to get to. Alright. So basically this center place where there's this and that, you're gonna look over here. And there's these three, and it's right there. And now that you have all the eggs, head back into city. And then you get that. And if you have 2005 Shiny Rocks, get that. And then just, you know how to do it. You just come over here, press that, press that, press that, and then boom. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed this video on how to get all of the eggs in Gorilla Tag for the Easter egg hunt in 2026. Please leave a like and subscribe. That'll help me a lot. Bye. Hey guys, what's up? Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to get the finger painter, the illustrator, and the AA badge. Alright, so step 1 is to log on to the Another Axum website and press creators. Scroll down a bit, you'll see the apply now button. Log in with Meta or Steam, whichever one you use, or whichever one you record on, so that way you can have the finger painter, illustrator, or AA badge, whichever one you get, on you when you record. And then once you do that, fill out all the information needed to apply for it, and then apply. It should take a couple of days, a week, or maybe even a month for them to get back to you. If they never get back to you, I'd suggest just resending the application. If they do get back to you but they say no, probably just like improve your channel. If they gave you any feedback on why they said no, I'd probably improve your channel on what they said. That way you could apply again, maybe about like a month or two later, and then maybe they could say, yes. And then once you are in the application part where you explain why you should be in the Another Axum Creator program, explain why, and then also you could put in what badge you're trying to get. I mean, I don't think that they would like give you if you, I mean, honestly, I probably wouldn't do that because then that kind of sounds like you're trying to be like the kind of person who just gets the badge just because they want it, not a person who actually like really deserves the badge, you know? But basically they'll decide what badge you'll get based on what they think, if they do think that you'll be a good fit for the creator program. And that's pretty much all on how to get the finger painter, the illustrator, and the AA badge. Oh, but something we should probably explain is the tiers. Alright, so not tier as in like crying tier as in like levels. So basically, tier 1, which is the finger painter, is kind of the lowest. It's the lowest tier, but then it's also kind of the more like, if you like the AA badge is the newest. So some people might not know what that is. So it's like, guys, I have the AA badge. A lot of people might wait, what? What's that? They probably wouldn't though. But basically after that, after the finger painter, which is basically for content creators who have like kind of boosted Gorilla Tag's popularity because of their videos. Like people are like, oh, I want to get Gorilla Tag, so then they get Gorilla Tag, and then that increases Gorilla Tag's popularity. But basically, what the Illustrator badges is basically for people who create art, higher quality videos than just getting people into Gorilla Tag, and also like I believe it's for VStump too. Well, basically, it's like Illustrator is Illustrator. It's more stuff that has to do with like creative and arts and stuff. The AA badge is for people who create high quality videos and VStumps, or VStumps. By VStumps, I mean VStump maps. You guys probably know what VStump, the virtual stump, is. If not, it's right here. So that's pretty much the ranks and what they mean. That's pretty much all of what you need to know about them and how to get them. Be sure to like and subscribe.